Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I hear you, my man.
Shout out Joel sometime.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Dipset in the building.
I don't know about Dipset, but we here.
Well, you know, it's the DOG.
Hey, that's trademark stuff. We don't want to say.
Well, we'll do DOG. How about DOG? DOG is in the building.
That's more like it.
Jay, what's happening, baby?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Corey, you good?
Yo.
Then we got the infamous Queasy Quee in the building. How you doing, darling?
I'm doing well. How you
Congratulations. Big ups to you. Shout outs and applause for
Appreciate
the
it.
show that you did last time. That was
Appreciate
amazing. Snaps. We
Snap,
gonna use
snap,
some
snap,
snaps for
snap,
that.
snap.
That was very amazing. I'm very happy that I was allowed to be on the show.
Great.
But I
Appreciate
did
you.
tell you that in confidence, and you just aired me out in front of everybody. But it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love.
Until next time.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a next time.
Okay.
It's not gonna-
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, the way you did me.
Whoa,
You
whatever.
did me dirty, birdie.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody that was a part of that podcast.
Yes,
Miss Bun, she
Miss
dropped
Bun.
some real jewels on
Yes,
there, and we
shout out to
appreciate
Miss
her
Bun.
very much.
I love her cousin.
Yeah, that was a great episode.
Very great. Thank you all to all my listeners.
Corey, I wish you was here for it.
Yeah.
And Delbert and that.
Yes.
But I did take a listen to that though. That was some good insight.
Please follow, share, like, subscribe.
Oh, please.
Let's talk about it with Queasy Quee
Okay.
on Facebook.
I read the comments.
All
I read the
things.
comments on you, Corey. I
How
felt
they-
it.
I
I
was
felt
in person, but
I felt it.
time in.
I felt it
Mm-hmm.
in my bone bristles. We talk,
Not the gristles.
yeah, the bristles, cause you gotta get down to the bristles.
We'll talk about that later.
But I wanted to jump back on something that we had left off on last show. Last show we was talking about women having the ability to have grace through things. But I think that thing that we had not touched on for real is that men don't really get that grace like that. And why is that?
Why?
Yeah, why?
All of it is called council culture.
Cancel culture?
Well, it was even before cancel culture
Oh, it's
became a
before
thing.
that.
But now it's more
elevated.
it's more of a thing now. But
You voice your opinion, which everybody's entitled to, but it seems like we're not entitled to that because you voice your opinion on certain things and you're going to get council people that lost careers over that.
Oh, yeah.
But why is that though?
Because of what you said. And
they,
that was.
they're women, we're men.
Oh man.
We are different.
So tonight's show is going to be over drinks because everybody has a nice beverage in handy.
Except Corey.
Cool.
We
Some
gonna
jello shots in
we-
the refrigerator.
No, we don't want to start.
we'll get him a nice glass of room temperature water. How about that, Corey?
No, it can't be no damn room to
Yeah,
water.
we
Already
cold.
got no damn flavor to it.
Oh my God. Well, Sprite. How about that? Sierra Mist.
I ain't
They don't make that no more.
They don't make Sierra Mist
No,
no
it's
more?
called Sparkle or some shit like that.
Oh, I tried that. It was terrible.
Yeah, I ain't got to
It was terrible.
Yeah,
They don't make serious.
No,
they changed it to this.
Oh yeah, the chap is here. I just wanted to show y'all.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Dwayne. He was in the city.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out.
say it, my baby.
He represented the crew real hard. Represent your clique. 205 was in the building. West Side was in the building. North Side.
And to them
East
other
Side,
states
South
out
Side.
there that saying we're supposed to boo, man, to hell with y'all, man. We our own shit. we ain't puppets. We boo and chill who the hell we want to.
There you
y'all,
go.
man.
And we've been rocking with Dwayne the Rock Johnson for the longest.
Exactly. That way.
Possibly as a kinfolk of mine, but
Really?
Yeah, well, Johnson. That's my mother's maiden name, so I ain't did my homework yet. But
They're just like black folks.
Yeah.
They're just
Black
like black
folks
folks.
love you.
That's black folks for you. You got a last name, John? You know what? No.
No.
But let's get back to the subject at hand. Why do men don't have grace when it comes to certain cases? Is literally because what you men have said. We're not given that ability because we're men.
right,
Being a man is tough.
very.
Yes,
A whole bunch of responsibilities that you didn't even know that you were signed up for. You didn't know you were signed up for it. I know women probably they're outside looking in and say to themselves like, I bet it's fun being a guy. No, it's not.
I bet they ain't had this thought, man. You don't want to get you better stay on your side over there. You don't want to come over and get these problems.
You have no earthly idea what it is to be a guy.
No, I don't.
You don't. And I wanted to just touch on that subject a little bit because women don't have to court or pursue men.
Rip, get out my thoughts, man.
Women don't have to court or pursue men.
Rip,
They have the option.
Really?
They have the option.
Really?
It's an option.
It is.
It's
They
an
all
option.
listen to this, man. Rip, they think that shit's so
It's
easy,
an
dog.
option.
They think it's so easy, man.
Let me put it like this. You have the option to choose or not choose to pursue.
That's true.
A heterosexual man, nothing against homosexuals.
Don't pursue
Shout out
what you
to
want to. Your
Shout
ass
out
can be
to
by
them.
the
yourself.
alphabet community because I don't want to say it wrong. But I'm saying heterosexual males, we don't have the option to not pursue or
Unless you're a celebrity.
yeah, well then you okay. I'm talking about the average Joe.
I got you.
9 to 5.
You got if you know regular guy, but you got a lot of money. People know about it. Then that makes things.
Yeah.
easy.
Are you trying to make exceptions to the rule?
And then also,
those are the
celebrities,
exceptions to
you
the
got
rule.
money, so then they throw themselves at you. Then you
Yeah.
got
Got
money.
some comments.
Oh, well, the comments will be okay.
Okay.
We're going to jump right back.
You know,
We might go a little bit over a little bit.
I,
So,
It's
but it'll be
all right.
I got 4 eyes, but I can't see that far over there. So anybody
Well, Rip saying it's true,
anybody
though.
can read
Yeah.
that.
But can we stay on task, please? Let's stay on task.
Yeah,
But we'll go down the street and up and back. We'll be here at 12 o'clock with this, and we ain't all got the luxury of doing that. So, we don't have the choices to be able to do that, heterosexual men. Let me make sure that I break this down. I'm talking about 9 to 5.
The average Joe.
Yeah, the average Joe making ends meet.
Okay, I got
Not your celebrity,
not your neighborhood
not
boy.
not your neighborhood D-boy. I'm talking about regular guys.
I got you.
Just regular guys.
I'm with you.
I got a question. Somebody asked as well. Why do men not have the option to pursue?
Let me chime in.
Go
Go ahead,
Go
bro.
ahead, bro.
I'm here. I'll be here all night.
As a heterosexual man, if you don't pursue, your ass gonna be by your damn self. We in the South. In the North, I think it works a little different from, I've gotten reports from cousins that live up there. Down here, women ain't doing no approaching down here. If you keep your mouth shut, you won't get fed down here. You ain't finna be standing off in no corner. They gonna come up to you. You gotta approach. You got to approach, cause if you don't, you finna go home by yourself.
There you go.
Okay.
Women think that's easy. I'm saying I mean, you gotta come into your own before you get comfortable with that. Somebody that you have never met before, you don't know, you just don't say, man, she look good. You going, you know what I'm saying, you decide you're gonna go across. If she got that attitude, it's finna go left.
Please, I got
Some
a
women are
question
real
for you.
cool with that. I'm saying I'm not interested. But some women want it. All that right there, let you know I'm one of the ones. You start that, let's get loud. Hey, you wanna make a scene? Let's make a scene then.
Oh, you ready? You ready to
Hey,
get loud?
let's take it
Let's
there.
So-
All you had to do is say you want it. You want to do all that teeth sucking? Yeah, let's go with that.
So, Queasy, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Did you pursue your
That's
husband
what
or
the
did he
question about
pursue
was.
you?
You better tell the truth too.
I got you under oath.
Yeah, you do.
Go ahead, be real. Matter of fact, listen.
I'm gonna just put it this way.
Go ahead and lie to me.
no,
Go ahead.
no.
To drive my point more a little bit forward. Go ahead, lie to me.
Well, it was told to me by an old friend of ours that he liked me. But I had to be the one that make that choice whether or not if I wanted to talk to him.
The
Let
point
him
of
know.
it is, it's
Take nothing initiative. I like
yeah,
that.
I like that, but it's the initiative of that.
So I gave it a shot.
But if he don't say nothing,
Real one
then
right
does
here.
that happen?
Real one right here.
No.
Okay, so he was doing what again?
That's what you want to call it, pursuing?
I went through a third party.
Yeah, he went through a third party. He didn't come directly to me
Still
per
the
se.
main thing, he was fishing.
And yet, the entire time when you through
I would have
third
never
party-
known about it. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
And then, like she just stated, the third party did his part, and it was like still weeks before she called.
But you reached
It wasn't no dang
Yeah, it
week.
was at least about 2 weeks.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed like 2 weeks.
Terrible.
Well, she didn't want to sing it too
Hard.
thirsty.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I wasn't desperate.
Yeah, she ain't want to see
Man,
it.
it wasn't about you being.
No, it wasn't none of that.
It wasn't about you coming off desperate or appearing desperate.
And not at all.
I'm just pointing out the time frame.
Okay.
And then I had the mindset too. If you call, cool. If not, that's cool too.
That's how
It
you
was
got
what it was.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah, but,
But I'm just saying we're not afforded the luxury of that.
no.
Shout out to Queasy for taking that.
Yeah, I mean, because you actually was like, maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna see what this about.
But a guy really doesn't get that opportunity.
No,
It's either go time or go home.
that too.
It's either go time or go home.
It's either go time or go home alone.
Right. It's just like the equivalent of sitting up and saying that women say, I'm on a drought. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You choose
Right.
You
Hey,
choose.
real right with that.
You choose to be on a drought.
Because you can go out, step outside the house at any point in time.
And it'll fall right in your lap.
There you go.
Without even trying.
Mm-hmm.
Without even trying.
But check this out though.
Oh man, he just got to go through that drought.
But check this out. Some women, like one of our listeners is listening. They said like some women is just not as bold as men.
You're not supposed
And that's
to
what
be.
we're
You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
say. Y'all think that's
You're not
easy.
supposed to be. What I'm trying to tell you, the difficulty
Thanks for
of
that.
being
Listen.
a man.
Who that was Hayes Moore that said that.
Shout out to
We
her.
appreciate y'all
Hey.
comments and questions.
Hey, Town in the building. What's up, baby? Town in the building. What's happening? What's really good in these streets?
Okay.
That goes to show
Women
it's
are not
easy.
supposed to be
Like y'all
bold.
think we is.
They're not.
It ain't easy.
What I'm telling you is the difficulty it is of being a man. See, a woman can be just got off work. She work at McDonald's, but she wearing that outfit pretty nicely. There's going to be a guy that's going to want to attempt, court, pursue to get your number. But that dude, if you reverse the roles, and he got on that McDonald's outfit,
What you get real?
he ain't got no money.
That nigga smell like
What you
french
talking
fries.
for?
And he about 30 and he still got on his McDonald's. And some woman gonna sit up there, why is he working at McDonald's? Man, look here.
Yeah.
Bread is bread.
Some bread is making
Similar
a
example.
living.
Similar example. Nigga can be driving a Ferrari, stop at a light, look over at the bus stop. It's a, you know what I'm saying, nice looking chick sitting over there. He gonna roll down that window. Hey, where you going? I can give you a ride. Come
There
on,
you
real
go.
quick. Reverse that road. Woman driving a Mercedes or whatever that luxury car you want to say. It's a dude. She can think the dude look like. He's sitting over at that bus stop. She look over there and he say, hey, excuse me. Window up.
I mean, y'all got songs that y'all sing to the highest octave in your voice.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest hits of the early 2000s, the early 2000s. You know, no
I
scrubs.
knew it.
Come on. If I started, I bet you can finish it all the way through.
Please don't say
Don't do it.
You know,
My sinus foggy.
I got you.
We gonna do that another day.
Destiny's Child had a
I
good
got a
song
question
too.
for you, bro.
Can you pay my bills?
Oh, your bills.
What if I got a question for you? How many people can drive a car at one time?
What?
Exactly. What's wrong with hanging out the passenger side of your best friend?
Trying to holler at me.
Oh my god, I can't.
What the hell we all drive?
We carpool. All of us ain't can drive our car.
Everybody's driving your car. If we going to the same club, what the hell? Everybody driving their car. For a car got 4 seats, ain't it?
Right.
What the hell? You don't holler at him just because he in the passenger seat. Maybe it was his weekend to drive.
Right, maybe you drove last weekend.
Hey, exactly.
And then the line, you stay at home with your mom. Bitch, I probably went through a divorce and I ain't lost the house. so I gotta start over.
The man might have been in his early 20s.
Hey.
Like, damn.
The TLC was coming.
Let me get my shit
The
together.
point that I'm making now is it's very difficult for men.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get any leeway.
Hold on. Hey, what up, Reg? Reg said, those cake daddies messed up things for the regular working man and with real benefits.
Right.
Yeah, you right, Reg.
Yeah, you
Appreciate
right,
that,
big
Reg.
Yeah,
dog.
you shout out to Pac-Man, man. Shout out
Reggie,
Pac. What's happening, man?
Reggie, he one of the OGs,
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
OG homies. What's up, Reggie?
Yeah, that's all Pac, man. Shout out to Pac, man. They showing up and showing out tonight. But the difficulty of being a man that I'm trying to address is that we have to go through so many different levels. A nigga haircut got to be right. Nigga got to have on the retro J's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, possibly 13.
You got to find full of money.
13.
You gotta wear Nike slides. You gotta have on a True Religion jeans. You can't come out dusty.
Oh, you're right, Hayes. We're not addressing that to all women.
No.
You got a real one sitting right
Yeah,
there.
We agree with that one.
Town, don't you start with me today.
Yeah, we know that.
Don't
we know
you
that.
dare start this today.
Yeah, we know that. It's some good ones out here. We know it's good ones out here.
Town,
There's like
Town,
good dudes out here.
Town, come in when I say this. So you talking to a
man
man that's at McDonald's? I'll wait. He ain't the manager and then he on the prepping table. You gonna date him?
Yeah, he ain't even cooking the fries yet.
I'll wait.
And that's right. Hey, it ain't all women.
Is you dating a nigga that's on the prep table, Town? Yes or no?
She said, don't make me call in real.
Go ahead. You know I ain't lying though.
And the fact is, no,
No.
they're not dating the
Look
guy
here.
on the prep table.
We about almost 20 minutes in and I still ain't got to the initial point. So let me
Hold on,
get to
before
it.
you transition to the next topic, man, I just want to say, what we were just discussing, that's the reason why I try to stress to women is important when I'm saying you are approached, be respectful. It's like y'all expect us to approach y'all respectful. Be respectful. If you're not interested, that's all it takes. You're not interested, or you got a man, don't all that teeth sucking and getting the attitude.
Give that nasty look.
Yeah, that nasty look, that's not necessary because we just discussed the fact how difficult that is to, I'm saying, somebody you don't know that go across because y'all come and say it. Oh man, I don't, what you say, Quisa? They don't do that. Approaching is hard.
I'm talking about level bold.
Yeah,
Oh.
bold.
Yeah.
There you go.
But the point of it is that women are not supposed to be
No.
bold. They're supposed to be courted and pursued. But what
Exactly.
I'm saying is, it is a difficulty for a man to do that. We're not saying that we won't take on the responsibility of doing it. We know
We
the
just
cost.
saying respect that it is. I'm saying it takes boldness to do that.
Right.
And don't, I'm saying, cop the attitudes. I'm saying when that happens to you.
Right.
Take that as, you know what I'm saying, I'm saying.
Yeah, the initiative.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
to take the initiative for it.
And then do y'all realize how much pressure is on us for us to approach? Because we like, damn, I don't know if this gonna work.
Right.
I'm finna
Yeah.
shoot my shot.
Because you gotta come up
Because
with some
every
on the spot
line,
and
because
some-
every line has been used.
Exactly.
Every line has been used. Any line you can
Exactly.
think of, it has
That's
been
what I'm
used.
But take that as the compliment that it's meant to be. That you
Right.
being approached. You know what I'm saying? That you look nice enough for them to approach.
Let me see what they said. Women are really scared to turn men down. My daughter is 25. I just said this. You don't know the reaction when you respectfully turn a guy down. This that new breed of motherfucker.
Hey, and
Yeah.
that leads me to something we're gonna discuss later on in the show with that incident with a certain person with a brick involved in a brick.
Hey, you right about that too. This new generation, they on some whole
It's a
other
bullshit.
shit. Like,
Some of the stories are not
tell
true.
them no, they ready to shoot you,
Somehow
hit you, and all sorts
Somehow
of shit.
we done turned this into a women debate, and I'm trying to give a man's confession. This is what it was supposed to be, but somehow we can
Hey, that's what happens.
maneuver this into something else.
Well,
And I'm
sometimes
trying to
it's
stay
like
on task.
Get on your point, man. Get on your point.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I know she's 25. And this is a different breed. I will give you that. The understanding that I'm trying to give is ladies, we love you, we appreciate you, we support y'all. Y'all are intelligent. Y'all are not beneath us. Y'all are right beside us. I'm saying all this so I won't get no get back. Because I believe in that. But understand that there's a tall task that a man has to achieve at every level to be with a woman and to thrive and succeed in society. There's levels to it.
Yes.
A woman will get a certain amount of grace. No matter what your color is, you're going to get some type of grace. Like, for instance, like something Corey just said. A woman can be stranded on the side of the road by her car. It don't matter what man it is. It can be white man, black man, Mexican man, Asian man. Somebody's gonna stop and help her and tend to her. But a woman is not gonna. Some women aren't going to stop and attend and assist a man. They're gonna be like, he's a man. He should figure it out. It's just like in the courting system, in the court system, it's like, and I love going back to that point. The woman is already awarded the child, but what if she's a bad mother? But it has to be proven that she's a bad mother, so she's given grace. But somehow this Pope Happy Hill, he gotta get it out the mud.
Well, see,
Yep,
if
gotta
women
get it out
are
the
innocent and to proven guilty, men are guilty and
Always
proven
guilty.
innocent.
Of course.
Always do. So that's my whole point, just having an understanding of that we have to really go down a road type of road to get things done.
What's up, Vicky? I see you tuned in.
Hey, cuz.
All right. But that's all I'm saying. Men have to put on the wear and tear every day.
Right.
A woman can be emotional, like y'all can be emotional every day, and we just have to deal with it. But a man, if he does it, y'all turn on the Tony Braxton song and say you should have been a man about it.
Hey, y'all familiar with Charleston White?
Right.
Outside of the crazy shit he said, it was some real shit he said in numerous interviews. One of the things he said is that the man is not appreciated till he's dead and gone.
Oh, well, nobody loves you until you go.
Yeah. Everything that he does while he's alive, it goes unappreciated. I ain't gonna say unnoticed.
It's because he's quote
Hey,
supposed to do.
which holiday is more important? What gets the ads? What gets the commercials? What gets the whole shebang bang? Is it Father's Day or is it Mother's
Oh,
Day?
we
Mother's
ain't
Day,
started
yeah.
that.
But why?
Just
We
as a
ain't
woman.
started that.
But why? She had you by herself?
Oh no, we
Didn't
didn't
I
know
say
that.
that on the last podcast?
No.
She had you by herself? I'm talking about real dads. I ain't talking about deadbeat dads. Come on now. I'm talking about real fathers.
Yeah, now we know what that the PR that's put in between those two
That-
holidays.
but
is
guess what?
night and day.
But guess what? I did a study on that. Do you understand that Halloween is more important than Father's Day? So you mean ghouls, goblins, and candy is more important than your daddy?
Totem pole, man.
Than your daddy?
Hey,
Yeah,
because she
and
burnt you.
Nigga, all you did was just carry it. You know what? I'm standing back on my point. How does ghouls and goblins become more important than a father?
Halloween, talking about Halloween.
Right.
Okay.
They get
How does a turkey become more important than your father?
Thanksgiving.
They get packs of socks. And
How does
neckties.
Valentine's Day, and even in Valentine's Day, on certain cases, even in a leap year, women still want to be treated like they want to be loved.
hold on.
What
I'm
gift you get?
I'm
What
finna
gift,
realize.
you know, what gift did the man normally get?
Hey, Corey, hold up.
A tie?
No, on Valentine's Day.
Nothing.
No, you know what it is.
Oh, they think that snatch is the
There you
deal.
go.
Yeah.
Read packs of
Okay.
same gift you been getting
Oh,
all year.
here's someone popular I'm finna say. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't like that day. I think it's a bullshit holiday. Yeah, I know people is gonna be mad. It's bullshit because why do you have to wait till February 14th to acknowledge the person in your life that you love 365 days a year? But if you fuck around and don't have the funds, it slips by you, or just don't get them in that day. It's World War fucking 3.
Guess what? You have said the thing that that has been in my heart and soul for the last 20 years.
That is a bullshit ass holiday. I don't give a damn who don't like it. But if you love somebody, you love them 365
Guess
days
what?
a
Guess what?
year.
Guess what? And I agree wholeheartedly. But this is the thing that I'm gonna say to women, because apparently we done went to the stages of the women.
Miss Vonna said she want her rose for Valentine's.
James, you know who I'm coming on, man.
And
You already know.
Steve,
Wait a minute,
All
let me
these
the piggyback off what he said, and I'm gonna stay right now.
well, I need my stuff for
Oh my God!
and all that.
your birthday is February 11th. between those 2 days, between February 14th and February 11th, I think the 11th is a little bit more important than the 14th to me. I'm just saying.
Very real. You seem a little awesome. You getting upset with these?
No, but I know I've experienced this, what this day does to people for a long time.
You got fucked over.
I ain't get fucked over.
It hurt you.
Motherfuckers flip out about that day.
It's like the meme.
Motherfuckers start tripping.
It's like it's a video or a meme that's out.
Oh, if you don't give them what they want, they flip out, is what you're saying.
The point what he making is that you mean to tell me out of 364 days of loving you, this one particular day that will make the 365th day,
that one
if
day,
I don't do what you want me to do, I don't love you for real.
And not to
Forget about that I had to kill the spider, that I fixed the tires, I changed the brakes, I changed the oil, I painted your patio, I cut your grass, I trimmed the bushes, I fixed the sink, I fixed the dishwasher, I fixed the bathroom. I did all of this all year. When you was crying and you needed a shoulder to cry on, I was there. When you was sick, I made sure that you had your soup, your Gatorade, etc., 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 etc. But this particular day,
You know why,
now I don't love you.
You know what?
Tell the core.
Because it's competition. They want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, when they at work, if other women getting stuff delivered to them at work, they
Oh man, cut that out.
Hey, they want, I'm telling you, it's competition. They want,
It's supposed to be every day. It's supposed to be every day.
They want the other coworkers so that they man love them just the same, or love them even more. Look, oh hell no, her man sitting on roads at work. He better come correct. He better have me some big embellishment.
What about all the good
I just
deeds you done
think
throughout the
your
year?
cardinal
that stuff is not seen by other women at their job.
No.
That day is a competition.
But it's not about competition because
no, to us it's not.
That's right. And you're right. But the point that I'm making here is everything back to what he's saying. That is true. So in return for us doing all of this, you gonna give us the same 365 days cookie we didn't have.
I'm gonna just get this lingerie and throw this on it Monday.
Yeah, and all you do is switch the colors.
We spent by 300.
It's the same cookie, but we gotta buy different roses, edible candies, balloons, teddy bears,
Helicopter
papados, urban park. We gotta do all these things in between. We gotta do all of this, and we gonna get the same cookie.
We spend by 300. They spend 400 on the new
Which goes back to my Father's Day thing. Why is Father's Day below Halloween?
I don't even think they in the top 10 rankings.
I have some
Guess what? Guess what's behind Mother's Day? I mean, guess what's in front of Mother's Day? Christmas. And then the second most celebrated holiday is Mother's Day. Father's Day is down like at number 16. Nigga, how did we get that far down?
No, I got
What you got?
This is terrible.
Now, in regards to the Valentine's thing.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it.
I want to hear it.
They said we celebrate every day I love, but Valentine's Day is our sexy time.
So you mean to tell me
That's what your mom said.
So you mean to tell me you just bored
She said
for
she
364
said
days?
it's just like dating for the first time all over again.
Okay, when was the first time you dated? That's the question. I'm like, if you started dating on September the 9th, how did you get February 14th out of that?
You know she being funny, right?
I'm sick of this. What other comments say? I'm sick of it.
Plus Hayes said it sounds ungrateful.
Ungrateful because we gonna get the same cookie.
For what?
It's the same cookie.
I need context on what you're saying about.
Please elaborate on that.
I think I know what you're saying, but I just want to
No, I need understanding. Because how you gonna tell me you gonna give me something that I had all year, but I gotta go get you something new?
I'm gonna give her the benefit of doubt and let her elaborate.
She could be talking about some women are just ungrateful.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
some
thinking.
women
But I
are
want to elaborate.
Is that what she's saying?
Because I think I know what she's saying.
Mama said, "Shut your pie hole."
And she said we've been celebrating it for years, and that pie still lit, baby.
No, I'm gonna get in the middle of this. Like I said, it is not fair
Wait a minute.
that you sit up here. It's just like, I even compromise with y'all. Here you go. I'll compromise with y'all. Let's just say that I do agree what you're talking about. To all the comments, the ladies in the comments, and the lovely lady in front of me. I say
it's every day to me.
but I'll be fair. Let me not love you like that for 364 days, and I'll love you like that on Valentine's Day.
I like that, though.
Oh,
I dig.
I can if this day is that important, I will love you for eternity for that one day. But I don't have to do it for the next 364 days. You taking that deal, ladies?
You know damn well they ain't taking
Hell
that
no.
deal.
That's a great point.
Then the point that I'm making the point that I'm making out here is going back to James' point. Why are you putting so much on this particular day? If you want to be accepted 364 days, and I love you, but that one day that I may not have the money or something like that, now all of a sudden because you're competing with other women, when you shouldn't just be competing with them at all,
Bingo.
you should be in tune with your man, but you too busy in tune with other women and what they man doing. But this man just paid your car note that was like $400 or $500. So did you want him to keep the $400 or $500 and give you everything you want, or you get your car repo?
Vicky, what are you talking about?
She
You talking about you got your oils and your sexy outfit?
Oh my God!
You can't be talking like this. You this man mama. Vicky, sign off.
Goodbye. If I could block you right now, I would.
And the pay.
But I'm asking the question though. I'll give you that one day.
No, they
If
ain't
you
talking to me.
but if you take that, but take list 364 other days, I can just go about my merry way.
Hayes said your quarrel about Valentine's Day is the same as you have for Father's Day.
I don't even know what she mean by that.
Cause basically what you're saying, like the value of Father's Day, like you said, Halloween is more recognized than Father's Day.
What I'm saying is the difficult task of a man is that women get grace because of the simple fact that it is a woman's Mother's Day is so important because it comes with a certain level of grace.
Of course.
But the difficulty of the whole subject was that how difficult it is to be a man. You have to play the backside of something. Mm-hmm. Women have to be in the forefront of everything. Mm-hmm. Because y'all just basically said, we're competing with each other and we want to feel special.
I'm not competing.
But I'm the certainly.
Certain women.
Certainly. But yet this man right here, Father's Day just not that important as Mother's Day.
Hey, there's some women out there sitting that's gonna view this sitting next to their husband right now, gonna look at him and say, "You better make sure you come correct with it. I want my shit."
Don't nut up, niggas. Hold it down.
Oh, they gonna do it.
Jealous of what?
Hey man, that one night of missing ain't gonna kill you.
No, I'm just saying though, let's not put so much at stake about this
Oh,
thing.
she said you supposed to be going on Valentine's Day, but you couldn't wait.
Be all right.
So you might need to be quiet, cause
I'm gonna say it again. We can go back and forth all day. It still ain't gonna make sense to me. Are you taking the deal? I'm asking the women on the comments. Are you taking the deal that I had proposed?
No, you know they ain't taking the deal.
Okay, then you made my point.
They ain't taking that, man.
You made my
Miss
point.
Vaughn said Father's Day is important when they are great fathers to celebrate.
But it's mothers out there that ain't great mothers and still get
But they
Mother's
still
Day
get
gifts.
acknowledged. I know this for
They
a
still
fact.
get acknowledged.
I know this for a fact.
Why do a father has to be a great father for him to be acknowledged on Father's Day, but a mother can only be an average mother?
She said, what you propose?
Hell, a lot of these motherfuckers don't even have custody of their kids.
Which
They get Mother's Day gifts.
which went back to my point of is that you mean to tell me when we go into this courting system, they're already going to award the kids to the mother right out back. How is that possible?
It is some circumstances where the mother doesn't have custody, right? But another female has
More
custody.
chances than none.
Yeah.
They
So,
get
like the auntie might have.
look, they get the crack at it. Just like if the father died and the mother died, guess what's gonna happen? They gonna get the kids to the mother side of the family before they even look at the daddy side.
It's gonna probably be the mother sister.
It's
My cousin is one exception. I ain't gonna say his name. I don't know if he wants to, but yeah, he got cousin of his daughter because his baby mama wasn't no good mama.
but guess what? They had to
Very
prove.
rare occasion.
But they had to prove it.
Yeah, and one of the homies, y'all see him over here on the regular. He got custody of his son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another one of those few cases.
But
You know who he is. Shout out to you, big bro.
But anywho, the difficulty of being a man is a very tall task. As far as when you're talking about courting and pursuing, we have to do it. We don't have no options. If you're talking about droughts, men go on droughts, women do not. If any woman sit up here and say that she going on a drought, she lying.
Self-inflicted.
So
That's a choice.
yeah, it is by choice.
It's self-inflicted.
In other words, what I'm saying is that we don't have the luxury of the options.
No.
We don't.
We don't choose to be in a drought. We just
Like,
are.
guess what? If a car break down, guess what's gonna happen? If you're in the car with your man, you're gonna be looking at him like, you gonna fix that?
You gonna have to deal
A
with
bug is somewhere, you gonna get that bug?
Mm-hmm.
The kids acting up, you gonna go in there and handle your kids? It's always, the responsibility always falls on that.
Hayes said some men don't fight for custody. Hayes, the reason that takes place more times than others is because
We already know what's
the
up.
courts is not in the man's favor.
You already know what's
Yeah,
up.
the courts is biased to men.
So now you
The
just
good
spend
fathers.
unnecessary
I'm not talking about the deadbeats. The
Oh
courts-
no, yeah, I never said nothing about that.
Yeah.
I think, let me put it out here. Let me do a full disclaimer real quick. I know single mothers that are great single mothers. And they do wonderful jobs of raising their children because of the circumstances of the men that you deal with or dealt with. And they're not trying to do their thing. I acknowledge y'all and I applaud y'all for all the stands that you take, those lonely nights, the homeworks when they sick, etc., etc. I applaud every single mother that's went through that. Y'all are appreciated.
Mhm.
But we're not talking about the deadbeat fathers. We're talking about the dads that want to be there. They want to be active. Why is it hard for them? And I know you're going to probably say, well, it's always, as the old people say, one bad apple spoils a whole bunch. But that doesn't come to the case of women because there's plenty of bad apples out there. But they still get the luxury as the good ones.
Right.
But one bad apple and all men are tied into this. You may have one bad experience with a guy, and then this guy, what he's done, and this guy can be a good guy, but now this guy got to unravel, unwire, uncross all these things that this other guy did.
Rip, that leads me to a small
That's
point
a
I want
tough
to
thing.
interject. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves or statement I hate. I can't stand to get on social media and see this statement right here. Men always, all men always, and blah blah blah. I can't stand that shit. Man, if y'all don't start posting that bullshit, man.
Right.
Why don't you tag who done hurt
Who
you?
you talking about?
Also, who you talking to, who done hurt you, put that trauma on you from the past. I'm so tired of y'all, I'm saying, why casting all men do this? No, it's not. Stop saying that.
Yeah, when they
Just
say
like
that all stuff, that all steam.
Just like when y'all, I'm saying, soon as, like just in the comments, when they see y'all listen to this and y'all say, well, some women don't. That's exactly the same way we feel.
Right.
All men don't do that. So,
Like,
I'm saying, girls, what you talking about? Stop putting that, men, blah, blah, blah. All men, blah, blah, blah.
So like just Hayes just said, it's a people thing, not a men versus women.
I didn't never say that it was. The whole thing was I was telling you the difference between it being difficult for a man than it is for a woman. It's not a competition thing. If you listen to what I'm saying, you'll gather the information. I'm just telling you, this is the path that we have to take. It's not a competition. It's a statement. I'm not saying that we're better than you. I already had stated and alluded to earlier, we stand side by side. We've had plenty of movies, plenty of stories, and all that stuff like that when it comes to women. When it comes to it. What's love got to do with it? That's a two-sided story, but we only hear about Ike beating Tina.
It's like we only, just like we only post on,
But nobody answers the question. Tina was out here running a brothel.
Hey, updated.
She was a pimp.
Updated, just like we don't hear
Come
that
on.
side
Come on now.
of Chris Brown hitting Rihanna. We don't talk about when she was putting that shoe upside her head in that car while he
Right.
was driving.
See, that's the point.
Could have killed both of them.
Because it's great point. The point is, a woman can continuously keep hitting on a guy, but then turn around, he hit her one time, and now it's a huge problem because we are programmed to be like, you're not supposed to hit her, but she has the freedom to do that. Do you understand the difficulty of that?
Of course.
We're not hitting you because you're a woman. We hitting you because we tired of you hitting us. It don't matter who it is. It could be a 5-year-old baby. That 5-year-old baby hit you a little bit too hard. You're going to get that baby right.
They always seem to manage to hit you in the eye.
Right. You're going to get them right. You're going to give them a whooping. So that's the point that I'm making. The difficulty of that. It's just the difficulty of that. I'm just showing you the inside of what men have to deal with. We have to deal with a lot. When you're talking about taking care of a household, then you have to raise your children a certain type of way. You got to be the disciplinarian. You got to make unpopular decisions all the time when you're a man, because a woman leans on her man to make these decisions. Sometimes he don't have the answers. It just come on the fly. Because when you guys are in a panic mode, we got to be the ones that be calm.
Bro, what they used to say back when we were a kid, what mama's favorite statement was, wait till your daddy get home.
Right. If you had a daddy, I'm like, well, your daddy won't have that. Or, again, that sink break down right now. You gonna be looking at your husband like, what we gonna do about this? What we gonna do? Now he gotta find a solution. I ain't did no plumbing a day in my life. Now, but he has to fix it. I'm not saying we're not willing to take on the task. That is not what I'm saying.
I got you.
I'm saying that can we please be understanding of what a man has to go through? He has to self-internalize these things. You can be emotional and say what you want to say. A man can't truly say what he want to say to you. Like what we was talking about the other day. Like, you can call a nigga fat, but he can't call you fat.
Nope. Talking about drop. You finna be in the damn drop. Whether you're married or not, you finna be in the damn drop.
You can't call her fat. You can't call out her name. She can call you a weak A, a BA. She can call you all these things when she's emotional, but we are not afforded the luxury of doing that. Now, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that know the difference between the two.
We gotta exercise self-constraint more.
Right. Gotta be very self-controlling.
And stop asking us how y'all look at certain clothes when you already know the answer to it, because if we give you the honest answer, you ain't gonna like it. I don't understand why y'all ask us this, but don't want the answer. You want us to lie to you, but then you say, be honest. Come on, man. You goddamn stuff yourself into a tight ass dress and it ain't made for your body type. And you look like some goddamn trash. You look like garbage in a damn healthy bag. When we say that shit, come on now. That's some of these big old Lizzo be thinking they can stuff themselves in these damn tight ass dresses and no damn well
when I met you, you was 130 pounds, and now you 215, and you got the audacity to ask me, are you fat?
How y'all looking this? What the hell you think you look like it?
I met you when you were 130 pounds. You shot up 85 pounds. The way you sit on me is not how you sat on me when you was 130 pounds.
Yeah, look like y'all picked up some extra pounds. Now if you say yes, now you getting a cold shoulder, but it ain't you like. You know damn well. You feel that press on your knees. You know you picked up some extra pounds. Cut it out, man. Stop.
Yeah. The difficulties. Yeah. It's the difficulties. We're not afforded the luxury of saying what we want to say. And again, pursuing y'all how we want to. No, we don't get the luxury of that.
Hey, that reminds me, that Breakfast Club did a topic this week.
Let's go there.
They was talking about women using, I'm saying, it goes with Rick was saying, like, men can't be as vulnerable because some women gonna throw that back in your face. And then they was getting called, James know that one call they called us what ignorant ass. That's the most ignorant thing ever. You dumb. Shaq, shout out to you, man. You was right, dog. Cause you can't tell them everything because if you tell them
No, you can't tell a woman
I'm
everything
saying,
because now
they
you
gonna throw it back in your face. When y'all get into an argument, it's gonna come back up, and she's gonna use that to cut
the only
you
time y'all
off.
like sensitivity is when Rap Transmat sing.
And let me say
And
this.
that's the only one.
Don't nobody take no relationship advice from Charlamagne the God or DJ Envy. Don't listen to them niggas because they will have you messed up in this motherfucker.
Y'all know y'all don't like sensitivity like that. First of all, a nigga gotta be.
Made a man with sensitivity. A man not like me.
Right, there you go.
We don't own the rights to them lyrics.
Shout out, Ralph.
You're in the building.
Y'all just messed up my man. Like,
No, I'm just saying that when
I know what you mean.
And I know it's gonna be some people in the comments, man. Y'all know y'all do. I mean,
Come on,
there's some dudes do that too, but for
if he's too sensitive, you gonna get away from him.
when y'all
Of
get into
course,
an argument,
yeah.
you
But
gonna
why?
cut
But
to the
you
bone.
when you
You
ask
gonna
for a
cut to the
sensitive
bone.
male, you ask for him.
No, they gonna.
As soon as
hard
his
dudes
ass
are-
knocked out.
No,
As soon as he get knocked out.
Oh, they throwing that back in there now.
I don't know.
It could be one situation where
Do
y'all
you
at the
understand?
club and
Listen,
then
Go ahead.
This is like a situation when you in the club, you know what I'm saying, and women go over there mouthing off to a group of dudes, and now who gotta go over there and defend that owner? She ain't finna fight. You finna get your ass jumped. Now, hey, you get your ass jumped, and you done got beat down because she over there mouthing off to them damn dudes. Now, fast forward a year later, y'all get into an argument. What the first thing she gonna say? You weren't saying that to them dudes in that club when they were goddamn stomping your ass like some cues.
Bitch, it was 6 up. It was one of me.
And you the one that got me into that shit. Yeah, but you can holler at me, you can holler at them though.
It be stuff like that, and like we were saying earlier, it's some, not all.
Yeah, we not
Some,
saying all.
Not all, but it's a lot of women out there that put men in these compromising situations.
Which
That's
makes
why we tell y'all not to wear some of that damn
coat.
some of that stuff to the club, man. But we already know what it's gonna
A
be.
woman can be overly sensitive, schizophrenic, bipolar, and there's still gonna be a man that's gonna give her a try. But if this nigga is bipolar, schizophrenic, and everything like that, it ain't gonna be too many that's gonna give him a bite
Shut
of
your
that.
weak ass up.
He overly sensitive, crying about everything. Y'all gonna be like, you know what? I ain't got time for that. I mean, y'all put on your big boy pants.
They gonna call him a sucker and a bitch ass nigga.
Yep, that's soft.
That's what's gonna happen.
Soft ass nigga. And then be on their phone to their home girl.
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
them.
they ain't gonna talk about him to
You
somebody
know,
else.
they say men don't want
Let me
that
tell
talk.
you.
But they say we the ones that talk to them. Why you always pillow talk? What the hell y'all come to say?
And don't let it be a situation where he come up short in the bedroom.
Well, I was just asking for advice.
Yo. Please let's touch on that just a tad.
He ain't,
Oh, is that right?
he don't
Just a
do it.
tad.
And then they friend gonna cut you with it now. When it don't get into it with them, they friend.
Fellas,
That's why you ain't
fellas,
a friend, right?
fellas, let me explain something to you. 5-10 minutes is only meant for quickies. If you don't give no more than that, she gonna have problems with you. It's gotta be more than, if you doing 5-10 minutes every night, then there's something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with her. There's something wrong with you.
Come on.
I'm supposed to be Brian Pumple?
You can't do it.
Man.
Again, which dates back to the difficulty of things. See, there's no time limit for them. If they shoot out, we done did our job. All right, we did. Yes.
We doing like that George bitch up there.
It took me only 2 minutes to get this done. But in 5-10 minutes, she like, can't last something.
God dang.
And she gonna tell her home girl.
Yeah,
Like
thing,
this.
you know,
But
you
if we
talking
do
time.
it, it's pillow talking though. Man, why you always running your mouth?
Right, so that you understand that he got to, first of all, he got to look good. He got to dress good. Hair got to be straight. Got to have a nice, decent job. A nice, decent car.
Yep.
He has to have a nice, decent place to stay. Even if he's staying with his mama, it has to be nice and decent. And he has to be attentive. He has to sing Good Morning, Texas, the love songs. And then when he take you out, it don't matter if it's Applebee's, Chili's, whatever like that. It's the point of that he's prioritizing you and wanting to take you out.
Spending
That's
that
why
time.
He's got to go through. You see the levels of what he got to go through. Now, all of a sudden, now when it comes to the bedroom action, he's got to put on at least somewhere between 25 to 45 minutes of a performance before you take that seriously. Now, why any of that? Where I just told you a woman had to do anything.
And it's gonna be unpopular, man. We do all. I ain't gonna say all. We do like 95% of the work in there, man. If you don't believe me, it's a joke comedian told it. And it was a female comedian. It was funny, but it was true. You go, if any of the listeners want to go try this exercise out, go in the bathroom and go stand in front of that mirror. And however long you want that dude to last on your ass, I want you to go in there and just start doing what we do, thrusting in there, just thrust in front of the mirror. If you want to last 25 minutes, go do that for 25 minutes.
Seconds.
And tell me how you feel. No seconds. I ain't gonna cut you no seconds.
No, I'm talking about make them do it 25 seconds to see how hard it is.
Damn seconds.
Oh,
I
you
said
saying
however
25
long.
minutes?
If you want your man to last 25 minutes, go do it for 25 minutes. You want to last 15, just go thrust for 15 minutes straight without stopping. And then come get in the comments and tell me how it was. Just
See, I wasn't gonna give him that grace. I told him to do it for 25 seconds.
Damn
If you can't last 25 seconds, don't complain about 5 10 minutes.
I ain't giving that grace. Damn that damn seconds. Do it for however long that you want the man to do it. I want you to do it for the same amount of time. You want to last 30 minutes? Thrust for 30 minutes with non-stop.
What's
not
happening,
gonna make
JB? I see you done jumped
She's
in.
not
What's going
gonna
on,
make it.
brother?
She's not gonna make it.
Yeah, just do that for 20 minutes. You
But
want
I'm
to
just
last 30
saying,
minutes,
what
do it
the-
for 30 minutes straight. Just,
But that's neither here nor there.
Nah.
But the point I'm making out of that is that is the difficulty that men have to go through.
Mhm.
He has to have a good, decent paying job. He has to have a good, decent vehicle. He has to have a good, decent residency. He has to do all these extra other things to court and pursue at the same time, which means you really don't have to do nothing. You just be pretty.
And, they gotta
And
have
that's
that
it.
chemistry.
That's enough. That would be enough.
They gotta have that chemistry too.
Yeah, I agree with that. But a woman gonna give you chemistry if you being attentive to her.
Oh yeah, as long as you've been attentive, you gonna get that chemistry.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy within itself. That's crazy within itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, man, that's all that I'm saying.
Mhm.
That's all that I'm trying to say is that we have a tall task to deal with.
Because if you bring that,
Because if it get too hot outside, woman ain't going out there cooking. She can cut the grass, but if it's a man in the house,
alright.
he better get out there and cut that grass first before you cut that grass. That drive go down. You better fix that drive before I put my hands on it. See, it's about the option. Men don't have no option. It's either get it done or get left. Like there's no doghouse for women. Where's a doghouse for women? But women love putting men in the doghouse.
I like my couch. I done took a lot of naps.
Hey, I ain't married, so
I'm
I
glad
can't
you
speak
do.
from experience on that. Man, I ain't gonna sleep on no goddamn couch. You ain't gonna go put me out my own damn bed so I'm gonna sleep on no damn couch. Hell with that. I won't paying half the bill in the damn house. Cut it out.
Queasy, do you understand the point I'm trying to make?
Of
Too?
course, I understand.
It's a headache within itself. It is definitely a headache within itself. Which is, women, I just want y'all to understand that is that we don't mind doing what needs to be done because we're built for it. But at the same time, just don't sit up here and act like we ain't got things going on. Yes, we are simplistic creatures. But that's what makes us beautiful because it's the simple things that we enjoy.
And we like logic. We like logic. you got an issue you complain about. We try to find a solution to that issue. You just won't sit up there and vent. And who has a problem that they don't want a solution to? That don't make sense to me. It's logic. You got a problem, you want it solved. But some people just want to They want to vent. It don't make no damn sense to me. That's when you just put the phone on speaker, just sit down every now and say,
Go back to making you a sandwich.
Yep.
That's right.
For real?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just some of the things that. us
And
as
all
men
that
have
right
to
there,
do.
before we even started to talk about it, as soon as you step out there, you gotta worry about being profiled. The black men have to be
There you
worried
go.
about profiled by police or taking, you know what I'm saying, getting goddamn roughed up by them. All the stuff we just said, we ain't even mentioned that. That's
Right.
a whole different cup of tea.
Well, nobody cares, man. Oh, dad, get a tie and some socks.
That's times and
Mama get a brand new car.
We get our acknowledgement after we gone.
Go to Golden Corral, they got a Mother's Day, what is it, deal.
Hey, real quick before we got fired. Real quick before we, I did want to touch on a story that came out a couple months ago with a young lady talking about a guy tried to holler at her and then she rejected him and then he hit her in the face with a brick. And at the time it did sound questionable because she claims all the guys that was outside stood around and didn't do anything to assist her. And at the time I heard the story, it sounded questionable, but you have to believe them when they say that. It got proven this week that story was untrue. The guys at the time that was standing outside that supposedly quote unquote didn't help her said she was a female that likes to come in the community and start a lot of drama and she liked to start stuff. Well, the full story came up. She struck that man first. It was not a brick that he hit her with. He hit her with a water bottle. I'm saying it wasn't even full. I'm saying, and that goes back to what Rick was saying when
that
first started off.
talking greasy to him.
Yeah, she struck the man first.
She hit him.
Yeah, she hit the man first, and then the man threw a water bottle at her. She made up a whole story, said it was a brick that the man hit her with, and he did it because he rejected her, and that was not true. So that goes back to Rip saying we first started this episode off.
Right.
But they always jump on the woman's side first, believe whatever she said, and you guilty as a man, so I'm gonna let y'all.
And I'm glad that you brought that up because that just drives the point home. Like the difficulty of being what a man is.
Yeah.
Like a woman can whistle at a man and say all the things that she want to say to him. No one's coming to counsel her. But if this nigga say, "You look nice,"
great sweatpants season.
yo, they got memes up about that and everything, and now and guess what? We take that as a badge of honor. Niggas that went out and bought it in stocks about the shoot. I'm gonna give you some great brands because they like it. But if we say it to y'all, it's a big deal.
And Rip it be so
It's
bad.
a big deal.
They leave the house going out somewhere and have a dress that's their ass cheeks hanging out. You look at it and oh my God, what?
Dave Chappelle said one of the most infamous things that I ever heard in my life, and this was in his early stages as being a comedian. It was his stand-up "Killing Me Softly," and what he said in there was so profound, and I'm gonna ride with it. He said, "A woman like Corey was describing, she boobies out, butt out."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And he said, "Ooh wee," or something like that. And she was like, just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a whore, which is true. He said, but you gotta understand that's confusing. That's like me wearing a police officer outfit, and then next thing you know, you see somebody down there getting beat up, and then you see this guy with his police outfit on, and they tell him, "You need to go help," and then he turn around and say, "Just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a police officer."
Yeah.
So, no, it's not. In other words, that's not fair across the board. But maybe because we live in a world that isn't fair, it's an unfairness at every point.
I heard Amber Rose say some stupid shit. She said she can be walking down the road butt naked, but they don't give a man the right to comment on it. What the hell?
You know what? I saw a video not too long ago, and this is funny. It was a woman that was on OnlyFans. It's a funny. They didn't show the full clip, and I'm glad they did. But she was pleasuring herself in the car for OnlyFans. You don't see the guy You don't see the guy. She, I
Okay.
think her caption was like, "I need some help" or something like that. So you hear a guy in the background say, "You need some help."
Oh my god. Oh shit.
And she turned around and said, no. He was like, "You need some help." But your caption says that you wish somebody was. So the point I'm making out of that is this.
Just capping for the internet. That's all she do.
The point I'm making out of it is, you see the grace that you get in that situation. He's the bad guy now.
Yeah, he the bad guy.
He the bad guy. But if a guy was just sitting up there touching himself like that,
Oh, they gonna call the police.
the police coming.
Yeah,
Sick
that's
perv.
You pervert.
Pervert.
You gotta go down you gotta register as a sex offender now. There's kids out here.
Yeah, because you decided to pull your dick out in a place you ain't had no business pulling it out at.
But you see what that man did? He asked her, did she need some help? He actually cared.
Yeah, he was considerate.
He was considerate
Yeah.
of her feelings.
Yeah.
But if a guy does that,
The point
But
that's
ain't no
being
fool gonna come
overlooked
ask
is
him for
just
That's
Christmas, my
the
nigga.
small point that's
That's
being
it.
overlooked is what Rip said. The caption was,
I need some help.
and how ironic was the man came along in the background.
When I promise you, when I find it, I'm gonna send it to y'all because she's pleasuring herself, and you hear a guy in the background. You never see the guy, but you hear his voice and you hear him say, "You need some help."
You put the caption up there.
Who's the perv? She the one
You
that
put
caught
the
pleasure in
caption up
herself.
there going, damn.
First of all, you got the light on in the car, so everybody can see.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So who's really the perv?
Oh lord.
How is he the pervert?
Well.
We don't get
You can't justify that.
No, I was younger.
No. I'm just saying,
This
like,
is ridiculous.
Oh my
the
god.
caption-
I ain't know she
I
had the light
guarantee you
on
some
there.
women that are trying to justify that.
and then why?
They don't give him the right to.
That's
And
crazy.
then she broadcasted it on OnlyFans, so she already let you know what it's about. She's trying to get that kind of attention.
Yeah.
So you in your car in a public place and
But
other
what
randoms just walking
man?
down the
But
street.
what man gets that grace? Because if he would have done that, the police is called.
Oh yeah.
And even in the situation where
yeah.
what she's doing, by him saying needs some help, she can automatically call the police and say, "There's a man that's harassing me, and I'm scared for my life." And you know what that man gonna say? I mean, what you want me to do? I mean, she playing with herself.
What's the penalty she gonna face?
Nothing whatsoever. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so that's just a prime example. Woman pleasures herself in car, nothing happens. Man does it, he's going to jail and he's a sex offender.
Oh yeah, you might well put that down. Lock it up. Lock that up.
Hell, you are a sex offender if you go take a whiz behind the building and the police catch you.
You understand the difficulty of being what a man is.
So we're dealing with that. We're dealing with where we talk about the difficulty in I'm saying we don't mind the ones being pursuing, but I'm saying women not respecting that fact. We're dealing with I'm saying having to worry about we ain't discussed that, but I'm saying the
Let's
police
discuss it real
harassment. We dealing with the getting lied on about I know that happens sometimes because the new breed out there, like James said, it's a new breed out there. But that ain't happening all the time where people reacting crazy because they got rejected. You got people making up bullshit out here. We dealing with that. What else we discussed on this, man? We deal with a lot, man.
Yeah, we dealt with a lot. I just wanted to bring that to the forefront is that understand that men, for every man that's listening or gonna tune in later, I just want you to understand that, brother, you're not dealing with it alone. You're not the only one that this is happening to. I see that, I feel that, I experience that. Every man has a right to sit up here and say, I'm stressed out about this. You shouldn't have to self-internalize and hold it in because there are other men that deal with it. And it's more of us that deal with it than it's a few of us dealing with it. It is a worldly thing that's going on right now.
We immediately always assume that's a threat. If Rick put that hoodie that he took off on and go somewhere, put that hood on, somebody gonna think, what's up with that brother? He mean me home. James was one time called menacing by I think a boss of his.
Yeah.
And he was called because he was 6'2",
Yeah, 6'1". I was 6'1". At the time, I was like, what, 230, 240 at that time.
Because he's 6'1", 240,
Yeah.
and he's a black man. He's menacing. He's menacing.
And then that came about because that boss had did some fucked up shit, and they weren't expecting me to challenge them on that, so they weren't used to being challenged, and so somebody of my size and that looks like I look threatening.
Well, if a white guy or a woman objects to what was being, objects to that situation, it's just that they're questioning or they're showing concern for what was going on, but because he's a black man, he's menacing.
It's a situation.
Yeah.
Women wear, a hoodie or something like sweatsuit like that. They go out.
First of all,
they just trying to look nice.
A man
They
is
put a
not.
hoodie on.
A man ain't nobody worried about a woman that got to put on a hoodie. She got something
Exactly.
back there. That nigga looking down there. That nigga is
Yeah.
not looking at that
You
hood
know,
on your head
you
and
call
all.
somebody with a hoodie on. You got that hood on. Oh hell, is he coming to rob me? He might be a potential threat. Or you walk in the store, everybody checking the security. Hey, take a look at the gal on aisle 2 over there. Make sure you keep an eye on him. He might be up to no good. Cause the man got a damn hoodie on.
Yeah, folks get nervous about
It's cold outside.
ridiculous things.
We in February, dog. It's cold. He just said it. It's cold outside.
It's cold outside. But man, I think we touched on that.
We covered a lot of things. We did.
We didn't get to the bottom of everything, but we did touch on some things.
We gave the people something to think about.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments on a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail when I get off of this, but that's fine.
Yeah, they gonna have
They
some
come
issues.
with
You might as well
Say, man.
get ready for it.
Because some people just want to be offended. They don't want to listen to what you actually saying. They just want to be offended.
I remember when people didn't used to get offended so bad.
That was the 90s.
Yeah.
If we could only go back.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like 12, and I don't want to do
I want to stay my age, but let me go back to that era.
You gonna go see a pop concert?
Yeah.
Take me back to my 20s.
Yeah, I'm going to one. I'm going to a few.
You gonna go to a few?
And I'm going to Vegas in '96 when
Forget
you
that. In the 90s, man, we were on the Freaknik.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm going to
We gonna go
Freaknik.
to the
Yeah,
Freaknik.
I'm going on.
We gonna, there we go. That was, you know what? That's a conversation when we off here. But
That's a conversation when y'all off.
Grace. That is Grace. We can't even, you know what?
Y'all heard me just saying in front of my wife that I would go to Freaknik if I had the opportunity.
I bet you would.
You damn skippy.
There's nothing wrong with going to the Freaknik
Nah,
and
it's
coming
okay.
back home.
Hey man, I don't know if we got time, but that's another question I would. And we got a woman at the table. Quee's different because she probably
Oh, yeah.
think we're different.
Different breed up in there.
That's right.
I don't understand. Now, if he's gawking, you know what I'm saying, just making it disrespectful, I see. But why does it offend y'all so much if y'all out, you know what I'm saying, a nice looking woman walks by and he ain't finna try to holler at the woman. He just, you notice that he glances over at her. He ain't staring, but
Well,
he,
you got some goddamn.
yeah, I know it's some good, but I'm just talking about the ones that, you know what I'm saying, he glanced at you. Just because you get married don't mean that you don't got no eyes no more. Why do so many women get offended by him glancing over? Nah, I ain't
That is
talking
a
about the
great
disrespect.
That's a great
I'm not
question.
talking about the disrespectful gawking. Cause I already know that in the comments
I
they
know.
say, nah, yeah, if he doing all this, or
Now, if you would have, if
ain't
you talking about some, ooh,
yeah, ain't talking about all that.
woo,
Yeah, we ain't talking about no, we ain't talking about no, we ain't talking about all that.
God, he ain't doing all that.
Just
Yeah.
glance.
Like, bro, did you see that? Like, if he's not doing that, if he just do,
Why is it disrespectful if he does that? Why
We go.
is that? If anybody's still in the comments, we'd like to know. What I'm saying, why is that considered disrespectful if you glance and like, okay, I can appreciate that.
yeah, you can appreciate
Because
it.
women out there, they do it too. They look. You know what I'm saying, they see, you know what I'm saying, blue been
We
in the
just talking,
gym. They
we
look.
just talking about them gray sweatpants. You
Yeah.
ain't just looking at your man gray sweatpants.
But men,
You watching every gray sweatpants that come through there.
man,
With your
that's what
lines
they
and
do.
conniving, deceiving, manipulative,
Shut up, Terry.
vindictive behind.
Shut
But
up,
men,
Terry.
we don't worry about little petty stuff like that, man. You out, you know what I'm saying? You can notice your woman, you know what I'm saying, glance at a dude
You
walk
can,
by.
what is it called?
We don't get
Let him rubberneck just a little bit. Just a little
Yeah,
rubberneck. It's not that much rubberneck.
Man, she getting disrespect. oh damn, that nigga right there was swole. Yeah, you gonna say something then, but if you know that you look up and see the nigga walk by and you nigga swole, you gonna be like, damn, I might need to get in the gym. But you ain't finna goddamn raise
Some
no
niggas
hell
feel
like
they
they do.
feelings though. Just like
Yeah,
some women.
that's like I say, it's
like
some on
some-
both sides. But
some women
for the
get
most
they-
part, it's
The insecure
well,
man.
goddamn, you just gonna look at
That's a
somebody
whole
in
other
front of you like
topic
that.
for another day.
Like, how is that disrespectful?
They on both sides.
Yeah.
Like I say, we're not talking about the ones that's dark and the ones that, whoo, hey, boy, you see that shit right there? We ain't talking about that, man.
We
talking about quick little guns.
talking about that.
I ain't just bust out with the Gucci Man song. Shorty got an ass on her.
You know
No,
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
doing that.
There's just a question I wonder, why is that some women think that's so disrespectful? You gotta happen to have one at the table. Please, if you can elaborate on that.
It depends on how the nigga looking too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. We're not
definitely
talking about them fools that's gawking, because then that's
As long as he ain't
disrespectful.
looking like a sex offender, why he doing
But
it?
just say you and James out, I'm saying, a nice
I
looking
mean-
lady walk by and he just, James is coming. And that's
It
all
depends.
he do.
It depends on how he looking.
No, he just do this real quick.
Hey, yeah, because he'll lie a little too.
Yeah.
In a minute. But like I said,
Some cake you just can't ignore.
Now I can see it. I can
some
see.
looks you just
I can see
Let
if
me-
you had a
let me
problem
shut
if he did this right here.
Oh hell yeah! Like what the fuck?
Now, yeah, that's disrespectful. But I'm saying just a,
Like-
Does that account for if you go to the movies and you see a beautiful woman on the movies and her body is exposed?
good question.
Like he can't take his eyes off the film. That's on display.
I
So
wish we had
does
ability
he?
to build
So
it.
I guess so. If you that's what you're saying, right?
Like-
you can't take his out. I'm talking about full fledged person. I ain't talking about no action you saying on the screen.
So if you see 2002 Allen Iverson.
That's a different conversation.
Grace, I tell you. Grace, I tell you.
I'm just
You
saying.
see what I'm saying? We can't do it, but they can do it. Which brings me back to my point of the difficulty of being a man here. It's okay if it 02 Allen Iverson out here when he was the guy.
He still look good.
Right. See, my whole point. But we can't, and she saw the nigga in person. If you see G's in person, niggas.
And
Hey, she's my homeboy. So
yeah,
that's different.
Queesa ain't wrong, but I ain't saying. I'm just using this as an example now. Queesa, I'm saying she can make little playful comments like The Rock was here last night for
Man, I
SmackDown,
was lost
and
my
she
mind.
and Queesa,
If
that's
she
my
saw
man
that,
right there.
if she saw that man in
But I'm
person,
saying she said.
she would have been like this looking at him.
Yeah, no, but my point is, when she
But
said,
if he look at Sasha, if he look at Bianca Belair too long, she be like,
no, that's
you
not
want
my
to go
point.
home with Bianca
point.
Belair?
My point is not the looking. My point is, Queesa made it come and she said, "Oh, that's my man right there." But if James was to say, I'm saying,
Everybody have a
like
celebrity boo.
a Sunday or something, someone be like, "Oh, that's my baby right there." You get some women gonna be like, "That's your what? Oh, so you'll take her over me?"
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah.
But that's the point that I'm making. If you see a good looking guy and he's a good looking guy, your man gonna be like, I ain't too, as long as you ain't over there trying to get that nigga your number, we fine.
And that's
Yeah.
my point. As long as you ain't trying to chase the damn woman down, like, oh, damn, I'm finna try to. If you just glance, you like, oh, damn, okay. You know what I'm saying? But you're not finna try to go holler at the woman. You're not trying to go over there and rub on her.
And
You
then
just-
come on, man. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson, she gonna be.
My point
Get
was
us some
just,
money.
she
But-
said, that's my man
but-
right there.
but
Some
2000
men can't
Halle
say that.
Berry
It could be somebody
And
younger
Bianca
than you.
Belair, if you stare too long, you in the dog.
Oh, you gonna take her over me? What the hell?
Hey, that's another topic for
Oh my
another day.
God! You won't even. You know what? Let's finish this. Let's finish. My blood pressure went up.
Yes, we was
I'm
going around
sure
the
that-
table.
That's what happened. My cousin.
So I guess we can go, we signing out, we go around the
Yeah,
table.
we gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta, man.
Got me last
This
word.
went to a dark place.
I like going to dark places.
I know.
I bet you do.
You see how she said that?
Yeah.
It's so difficult. All right, let's go around. Let's go around.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls who tuned in to this episode of the Dialogue Game tonight, we appreciate y'all for continuing to support us. We greatly appreciate y'all support. Hey, we got a lot of things coming. It's still early in 2024. We got a lot of big things we plan on doing this year. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Check us out. Like and subscribe. We on Spotify. We on iHeartRadio. And we on Amazon Music. The Dialogue of Game. Look us up. All our shows are posted on now. If there's some shows that y'all missed, go back and listen, man. We just want to thank all y'all for the support y'all been giving us since we jumped this thing off in mid-November. We're going to keep this hot fire coming to y'all. So thank y'all and keep supporting. We appreciate y'all.
Mr. Griffin.
I really don't have nothing to comment on that, but I would say that was well spoken, good sir. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm every sentiment that he just said. I stand by that. Man, we're gonna come out with some more hot stuff. We're gonna do some more hot things. We got a lot of things brewing. You know, we just gotta go back to the drawing board and get these things done. Also, make sure that you check out Let's Talk About It with Queasy Quee. She's doing her thing. Big ups to her all the way. All right, man, we just gonna keep this ball rolling with all the podcasts that we doing. Shout out to every podcast that's out there that's speaking some real things out here. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes, sir.
I don't have too much to add to that, my brother. But y'all just keep God in y'all lives, man. Keep God first and walk your journey, man. Walk your journey, and no matter how hard it gets, just keep going. Cause when you look back, man, you're gonna see how far you are removed from what was old and how closer you are to the new. That's all I got today.
All right, man.
I appreciate all the people that come in and had questions on engaging with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep showing support. We're gonna keep bringing it to you. Shout out to Granny. She just supported. Celebrated her 99th this week.
Hey,
99 years old.
Yeah, shout out Granny. Happy birthday, sweetie.
I love that.
Yes.
Appreciate that from y'all from Texas. Appreciate that.
Yes.
We're gonna keep this thing going. As always, I'm gonna end it. Steve Harvey, Kendrick Perkins, fuck both of y'all. Perkins, you fat piece of shit. They need to take y'all
That hate is real.
Yeah, you fat bastard. They need to get your dumb ass off TV because you don't know what the hell you be talking about. Screw me, dog. Steve, you know you was a bitch. I can't listen. The little guy you got on your show was Junior. You was a fat. I ain't gonna say that word. You go rhymes with maggot. You bastard. Hey, we gonna end it. Hey, Queasy, we gonna let you.
Take out of here, man.
All right, y'all. Kings and Queens, this is Queasy Quee. Once again, I want to thank the Dialogue Game Podcast for having me a part of their show, doing the technical setup and everything, and just being a part of the guests on the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Much love and support, and let's keep this thing going for 2024. Once again, check out my show, my podcast, Let's Talk About It with Queasy Quee. I'm on all the platforms, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. Like, share, and subscribe. If you missed any episodes, feel free to go back on there and check it out. And if you have any other questions and topics y'all want to touch on from my end on my show, just holler at me. Peace, love, and blessings. One.
Yep.
Yeah.